Welcome back everyone to my EA Sports Madden Backlog series. Before I go any further, please click the like button for this video. Also make sure to click the subscription icon and notification bell so that you can stay informed of when a new video has been posted. Now, let's get started. Okay, this isn't the most important issue of the game by any means. But I just want you to see how physics is fake in this game yet again. I've got numerous examples, but it's the end of February 2022. In about 2 or 3 months, you'll be hearing about Madden 23 and all the hype that's going to surround it again, with less people, from what I understand, developing it. Are you really going to buy into that hype, considering all these years they have yet to live up to anything? Watch what happens on this play. And I'm not going to play it all the way through. I just want you to see that part right there. Watch Cup after the collision. See how he dashes out for that ball? That defies physics, number one. That's number one. The reason why this play happened is because I called an audible. And again, when I play, I don't use hot routes. I call audibles. I don't manually position players. Diggs just happened to be here because of the audible, so that brought him to that spot right there where he is right now. And just before the ball was hyped. And the console was not expecting that. Or I should say not expecting this collision to happen. And when you have a collision like this, it means your speed now drops off. You have to re-accelerate or accelerate again, however way you prefer to say it, or whichever way is proper, to get back up to speed on that route. But you've already lost your speed because of the collision here. This is it. You've lost your speed. You see it right here. It's stopped. So how is it at the very last minute Cup is able to lunge out? Now, doing it in slow motion doesn't show you the speed at which he lunges out. If I do this, you see that dash all of a sudden. That's against physics. I'm sorry. You have to, and this has been something I've complained about when I used to do these large board postings of what the game needs to improve upon, because there's a whole lot. I mean, anybody who doesn't think this game needs a whole lot to improve upon, something's really wrong with them, or they've drank the Kool-Aid. Or they just like to be able to exploit the game in order to win. I don't care for that. That's why I play the game when I play it a certain way, so that it's not exploiting the game itself. So when he dashes off, as you can see, the ball hits Brown. Now, if this was done right, Coop and Diggs would have collided and the ball would have went straight to Brown. Brown would have caught the ball, no deflection, and he would have gone upfield for the score without all of this that happened in this play. And some people may say, well, pass interference or whatever you want to call it between that collision, whatever you think. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying whatever you think. All that should have happened. Whatever you're thinking that should have happened basically should have, but didn't. But instead, we have this ball that bounces off of Brown, And you're about to see the second thing that Cup does that's against the law of physics. Now keep in mind, he's coming off of that collision. He's lunging out for a ball, and now he's on that landing foot. As the ball bounces off of Brown, it bounces back to Cup. Now keep in mind, Cup is lunging forward for that ball. Watch him, look at the body, look at everything here. Watch him suddenly go in that direction, off of that landing foot. That's, again, something you're not going to see. It just doesn't happen. And you said, well, that other foot comes down. Even with the other foot coming down, you can see him going back before that foot even lands. You see him going back already. You're talking all your CLs of your ankles and knees and wherever else they may be at, just being popped. Because this is just crazy how he's able to almost make the catch, because he bounces back, but the ball gets glued to Brown, which there really should not have been a catch at all at this point, because it's just too many deflected balls are becoming interceptions. And even though this has defied physics and everything else, if you just look at just the catch itself, this should not have occurred. The ball is sitting there behind Cup's leg, and then it goes through him. As you can see. And some of these catches are where you have the guy having that glue catch. And so his hand just basically went through his leg. So now he's made that catch. Diggs decides now, oh, let me do something. And he starts to tackle him. And then, of course, Brown goes down the field. And I have to say this. The one surprise about that was that Brown made it in. Because normally, when I get interceptions, offensive lineman speed just goes off the charts. That's why I say this game has a fix to it, a scripting that's embedded in it, and speed is not what they claim it to be. I want to say what the real slogan is for this game. It can't be, if it's in the game, it's in the game, because it's not. You could almost say if it's not in the game, it's in the game, because just that physics in itself, you saw the two issues there with that. And I don't know. I just say, when 23 comes out, don't expect anything special. I've got a 5-minute check video in here, and it just shows you, I'll know within 5 minutes whether the game has been updated. Also, all it takes is 5 minutes. So, this is my time when I play the Super Bowl teams. So I've been playing the Bengals. Now I'm playing the Rams, and I'll probably be playing the Rams throughout. Just because of, it's a tradition that I do when I've played this game, because they're the Super Bowl champs. So that's who I play. Good luck with Madden 23.